Hey there, welcome to my home and another edition of Line Showings with Marin. In this episode we'll be discussing Whitespace Montano for 24-25. Well, if you know me, you know this is very much my jam. Volume shifted directional boards, and the Montano is very much that. One thing to note too is this thing is a rocket. I rode the current season Montano a little bit last season, and every time I jumped on it, I was blown away with how responsive it was, how fast it was, like just overall like a really excellent riding experience. So one thing to note on the samples versus the production ones is they got the they forgot to get the matte going on the nose and tail sections, so the production versions will be matted nose and tail, so you have that gloss and matte mix. So yeah, jumping right into it, the Montano is it's that directional rocket board. So if you like riding directional volume shifted boards, and you want something that's going to have all the most premium stuff in it, the Montano is definitely a contender. So we've got a poplar and balsa core. So a little bit different than the rest of the boards in the line. Balsa is a really nice light wood, so despite it being kind of a wider looking package, like when you pick this up it feels really light, and like part of that is that balsa wood, part of that is the carbon layup. So jumping into that carbon layup, it's got C4X Triax fiberglass combined with the 45 degree ultra dense weave fiberglass for the bottom. Again, you know, we've covered that ultra dense weave, but that ultra dense weave is really nice, consistent flexing material. It's gonna be that consistent feeling flex throughout the life of the board. It's a hybrid camber board. So we've got camber between the feet. It's a setback hybrid camber, so camber between the feet, and then moves to a slight early rise through the nose into this big nose scoop section. What else? What am I missing here? Sintered base, of course. It's like I said, it's fast. It's a rocket. Like the rest of the line, it's got that thermoplastic ABS sidewall, so that nice kind of rubberized damp material is going to suck up additional vibrations that are coming up through the board. Yeah, again, that same custom Sean White tune, so triple waxed and tuned. Again, these things are fast. They're ready to roll. So as soon as you unwrap them, you can chuck bindings on those and go beat everyone to the power stashes. I've been riding these directional type boards more and more over the last few years, and they've really become my like go-to kind of shape. I find them super versatile, and yeah, I just, you know, for the type of terrain that we get here on the West Coast, with some tight trees, mix of snow, snow conditions. It can be like lightning fast and cold up top, and like sticky and warm at the bottom. So yeah, I just find that this type of board really does me well for the variety of things that I like to ride. It is very directional. Like it's just shy of 4 centimeter setback. I think it's like 3.77 centimeter setback. And then it's a 0.4 centimeter taper on these boards. They carve trenches, so if you like to like get low and get Euro and like get your hand down and you know, definitely carve your way down the mountain and leave your mark on the mountain. Awesome choice here. 160, like this is a huge board. Like so if you get that like big dude rider who comes in the store, this is definitely like great board to throw that kind of person on. Then speaking about size, they actually added 2 additional sizes this year on the smaller size of the scale to open up this board to as many riders as possible. So again, having that like high end premium directional board available for, you know, basically everyone from above that like real small ground level. So the new sizes for this, we got a 136 and a 142, and then we continue with the 48, 52, 55, and 160 topping out the line on the Montano. Again, I think the graphics are really rad on these. I can't wait to get these on the mountain. Again, these sections and then the nose and tail sections, those are going to be matted. So I think that's going to be a really cool kind of two-tone look with the matte and the gloss. And yeah, I can't wait to chuck some bindings on these bad boys and give them a go at demo days coming up here. So yeah, it's the Montano 2425 from Whitespace. And yeah, if you're into these you know, directional type boards, definitely wouldn't sleep on this guy.